Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am using a beautiful cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and it's called Sunny Days, and it's kind of this background paper or background cut file that has suns, clouds, and rainbows all attached together. And so classically I will be backing this cut file. What I did though is cut it on white, and if you are kind of doing something like mine where you're trying to be semi-realistic in what colors you use for each object, keep the insides of all the clouds, and I use them on fun foam, and they will be the dimensional white clouds on my layout. And then you'll hear Valentina. Okay, thank you. Okay, so the yellow paper that I am using is from a paper pad from Michaels. I think it was called like Dip Dyed or something. And then it's going to be sitting on that marbleized blue background paper when I'm done. And then everything I used for the rainbows was from Tracy Reed's collection of Chasing Rainbows. I had extras on my desk, and having all of like the rainbow heart pattern or the rainbow pattern paper itself worked perfectly behind the rainbow cut files. Because I thought about doing it individually, but that would have been a labor of love. This worked out and had a nice effect for it no matter what. So here I am, like I said, doing all my clouds on fun foam and giving them a little dimension. What I also will say I did is that when I first started gluing them on, I laid them perfectly inside the lines, and then what I started doing was like almost like juxtaposing the cloud a little bit so that it had the outline a little bit off kilter, like offsetting it, which kind of gave it a nice effect too. Now I'm deciding between two cute photos of Valentina. One is walking along the intercoastal on our walks, and one was just actually in a park before all of COVID happened. So a lot of them have the blue skies and clouds, which is what I was going for with the photo that I chose, and then like the groundwork and stuff. So for the end of this one, I do pick the one that you see on top with her like skipping on the rocks. I'm using my fine liner to outline this cut file and go from there as far as adhering it to my marbled blue paper for the background. And so then I just go to town adhering all the clouds. Now where I knew I was going to keep the photo, I knew that I didn't have to kind of put the clouds behind it on Pop-Tart, so they stayed flat in order to give the dimension to the photo and have it raised on fun foam, which did turn out perfectly for this layout. So yeah, so this, I'll leave the link to this cut file. Again, it's called Sunny Days. It's in her Etsy shop online, and it's called, oh, I just said that, Sunny Days. Sorry, I'm just always making sure I get all my information that I have to cover per layout. So yeah, and we've been continuing on our walks. It's kind of like the one great habit along with my revived love of reading. So I've joined Book of the Month, and I've got Valentina on Bookaroo for a book subscription box too. So walking and reading are two new habits from quarantine. What are your new habits from quarantine? Leave them in the comments if you want to have a nice chat down below. So I have these fun, thick, bright blue glitter letters, and so I'm going to go with Sunshine. And then you saw me use those puffy stickers from an old Paige Evans collection. I think they're from Horizon. So it's going to be Sunshine and these bright, bold blue glitter letters, and then Adventure in a epoxy sticker, rainbow just below it. And I simply love the way it was, like serendipity there too. Like I just happen to have both of those words, and it worked perfectly for this layout because of the rainbows and everything. Love it. One of my favorites, truly. It's just so cute and bright and fun. So I hope you give this layout and cut file a try. And then for some of the sentiments, I do put them straight on the clouds and using a few colors that I know I have there. So here's some green. I used a pink, and then like a corally color up on top. And I think, oh, and then actually the last thing, I was going to go in with Gold Heidi Shine, but I decided to go with the Yellow Butter by Heidi Shine. And that turned out just as good for this layout as well. So thank you so much for joining me. I hope you are inspired to get out some crafty supplies. If you haven't subscribed, please do so and give this video a thumbs up. Till next time, ladies. Bye.